Hi, good evening. It's Amina, Wase, Amina, Wase. So a lot of what I was saying has already been said too, but good evening and to the members of the Ohio Redistricting Commission. My name is Amina Wase and I live here in Centerville, placing me in Ohio District 42 and Senate District 6. I'm 17 years old, so I can't vote yet. And I go to Centerville High School, which is just down the road. So I'm speaking here today as a Muslim American who's been civically engaged in my community, this past summer especially, with CAIR-Ohio, which is Council on American Islamic Relations. They're a non-profit, nonpartisan company, national company that advocates for Muslim civil rights. So what I've done in my community this summer is I've created events at my local mosque, Dayton Mercy Society in Miamisburg, about 10 minutes from here. And I've actually rallied about 35, 40 concerned Muslims and created maps, created community maps, educated people my father's age about what gerrymandering is. And I got them to submit these maps. And we also did this in Columbus with CAIR. We got about 80 collectively, and we submitted them to the Ohio Citizens Redistricting Commission. And grassroots events like this are very hard to come by, and they're very hard to produce. I feel that my efforts have not been heard. Our maps have not been seen. There's so much input that we've put hundreds and hours into this, and I feel really hopeless, honestly, and I'm not even old enough to vote yet. My community right now is split. My Muslim community is split. Bellbrook, Centerville, Springboro, Miamisburg has huge significant Muslim populations, and right now we're split. And it's not fair, it's undemocratic, it's un-American, and I feel like my voice has been silenced by political oppositions and games, and I cannot vote yet again. One note I just wanted to point out, in May 2021 this year, I was taking my U.S. AP Gov exam, Government and Politics exam, and this is by the College Board, which administers the SAT, like every reputable test. It's like the foundation of education in America. And the first question on the free response question page was about Ohio's gerrymandering. It was a chart labeling what Ohio voters wanted and what they received in representation. 320,000 students took that test. 160,000 high school students were able to essentially identify that that was gerrymandering. And I feel that some people on this commission cannot even accept that this is gerrymandering, and that's frustrating when I feel like people my age can see that, and we aren't even able to vote yet. So I just wanted to express my frustration with this and hope that this does get better from a young person's perspective, because I haven't seen many young people here, and as a Muslim as well. But thank you to the Redistricting Commission for allowing me to speak, and thank you all for listening. And I'm also from Centerville, so if you're here coming from out of town, you should definitely visit Bill's Donuts, which is ranked number 2 in the country. That's actually a thing, so it's like down the street. You should definitely visit. Thank you.
I do have a question, and first of all, thank you for your testimony. Thank you for your enthusiasm and your interest and your work. But my question is Bill Donuts still open at this hour?
Yes, 24 hours.
All right. Yes, Secretary LaRose.
Thank you, Co-Chairman. Two questions. One is, you mentioned that you and some other folks in your community have worked to draw a map, and you were concerned that your map hadn't been seen yet. Is that one of the maps that's been uploaded to our site, and what's the name of it so that I can? make
Yes,
sure to-
they are all affiliated with CAIR-Ohio. They've been uploaded to the Ohio Redistricting.gov, and they were actually used, they were considered in the drawing of the Ohio Citizens Redistricting Commission, which I don't know what's considered or not with these maps, but that's the work I did, so I put in hours, and I'd appreciate if something was done about it.
Awesome. And second question is, and this is, I'm putting on my Secretary of State hat here for a second, because you seem like somebody that's very engaged, and I hope you consider signing up to be a poll worker, because 17-year-olds, even though you can't vote yet, you can sign up to be a poll worker, and as soon as you are ready, make sure you register to vote at
I already have registered to
ohio.gov.
vote.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Yeah, thank you.
Leader Sykes has a question. We're not going to let you get off that easy, so Leader Sykes has a question.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. And first, I just want to commend you as a young woman of color. I know you often will walk into spaces and see people who are not like you in front of you, and so I just would encourage you to keep speaking up and keep talking, and I really appreciate your enthusiasm and your presence. It is refreshing
Thank
for
you.
me, certainly, so you are inspiring me today. I do want to ask you, you had some very specific details about the Muslim community here in Montgomery County, and you listed a few cities. Would you mind saying those again for me just a little bit slower so I can write them down?
Bellbrook, Centerville, and Miamisburg. There is a mosque in Bellbrook called Al Huda Mosque. It attracts a large Arab population, and you may not see from the census results as in race, because Arabs have to check Caucasian, which is a whole nother story, but that is why you don't see that like why it looks so majority white when really there's a fair amount of diversity there, and Centerville is very diverse and has a huge Muslim community as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for staying as well.
Thank you.